Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful Sunday. Just waiting for it to pop up over here on the other screen to let me know I'm actually live. So how's everybody doing today? So I am very sorry. I know I normally go live at 10 a.m. Today I had to unfortunately try and go live at 10:30 because, well, sometimes people just oversleep. My body must have been extra tired because I did not wake up until after 9 o'clock this morning. Still had to try and get the dogs taken care of, the coffee made, and all that good stuff. Get myself dressed and organized and everything and all. So I'm gonna jump into the chat, say hello to everybody, and then we're just gonna have some fun today. So we have Michelle's Crassenmore and Melissa. Thank you guys for being my mods and for being here for me. Then we got Mona did what? Yo, girl. And Melanie Taylor. Hey. Ooh, she said Deb did great today. I'll have to go check the replay because, I was still looking at the back of my eyeballs at that point. And see, Mona, bring us a bowl of those beans on your way back. Melanie says. Then we got Joe, Vintage Style by Joe. Hey, sweetheart. Ooh, yes, I think I did already, Joe, but I'll double check. But I'll double check that and everything. I might have mistyped it and everything, but I'll definitely get that sent to you. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Then we got Don Stewart says, hope everyone is enjoying a terrific day. Yes. And then we got Miss Judy Hebert. Hey, girl. And we got Katie Krabs and Auntie Andy, Andrea, Mama J Enterprises says, howdy, I survived the tornado that hit our town yesterday. We spent an hour in the bathroom as it was going on. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you are safe. I hope everybody else is safe as well. I pray that no one got hurt down there. Then we got Miss Agnes Jimenez. Hey, girl. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us this morning. And Miss Brinka. Hello, hello. So I hope everybody is doing great today. Mona says the bean soup would be cooking all day, guys. So she's not going to be able to deliver it to you today. Hey, Miss Loretta. How you doing? Can everybody see and hear me just fine? Give me a heart in the chat if you can hear me and see me perfectly. So I see on the screen over here that I'm good as far as seeing wise goes, but I want to make sure that my microphone is working properly and all before we get busy and having fun, because I haven't seen anybody stating anything in the chat, so I'm assuming it's good, but I still like to make sure. Oh, come on, you little stink butt. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, guys. Andrea said we had one death and a lot of damage. The tornado was on the ground for over 2 hours. Oh my gosh. That's a long time. But my heart goes out to the people that lost a loved one. And to anyone that had like a lot of loss of damage and everything, property damage, because that's devastating as well. And as you guys can see here, I already have the needles threaded on this spool of thread here, so I am just pulling off the one I need. I like to thread a couple of needles on my spool, so that way there, whenever I go live, it doesn't take me as long to sit there and thread the needle. I see. Judy says, wow, Andre, I'm glad you're good. Joe says, lasagna with meat sauce tonight. Ooh, I'm coming to your house. Hey, Pat Strawhouse. Jean is usually pretty busy and everything nowadays with a lot of stuff going on. But I'm sure she's okay. She was live last night on her channel, I believe it was. I didn't get the chance to watch because I was out on date night with a hubby. Pet Strawhouse says, hey everybody, she'll be lurking while she is prepping some meals. And that is not a problem. Hey, I got my knot done up in here. Mona says, Joe, save me a slice. Hey Zaza, how you doing? She said, hey everyone, just popping in for a minute to say hello before we watch a movie. Sounds good, sweetheart. So I'm just going to start over here in this corner. And what I'm doing is just going through a couple layers here. And I'm going to start off with just going around all 4 edges. And then I'll decide what I want to do for the quilting of the center. I might just try and, once I get done with all 4 edges, what I'm thinking is go along the lines here. Of these, like the square shape here. And then go around the center square. That's what I'm thinking for the quilting of this one here. Because this is a wild, crazy, busy block. But we will see when I get to that point. I'll make up my mind then. I'm not necessarily going through all layers, all 3 layers, or how many ever layers is inside of this batting, because I don't know what my grandmother put on the inside of this quilt, but it is thick. Something tells me she probably put like wool or flannel or something like that on the inside of this. My grandmother was always really good about trying recycling things, so like reusing and everything, so she was always really good about that and would reuse stuff like clothes, sheets, stuff like that, blankets. Oh yeah, that cream colored thread looked way better. That dark gray was standing out way too much on this, and I was just not happy. So after sitting here looking at it, thinking about it, I'm like, gotta take this all out because it's just not, I'm not gonna be happy with it. Hey, Pat Strawhouse, and hey, Pat Browning. Joe says, okay, Mona, I'm making 3 trays, plenty for everyone. Yay! And then Andrea says, I just finished pressing all the fabric for a new quilt called Land That I Love. Awesome sauce. I thought that's the sew along Tammy's been doing, but with Miss Kathy from my hobby home. And can you guys believe that it is almost the end of December? And we only have like 2 days left of December. That's crazy to me. I feel like we just made it. Zaza says, Joe, keep my plate warm. I'm heading over now. Joe, honey, I hope you have a microwave for that one. Trying just to get along the edge of this and not go and not take in too much. And this is, of course, always easier to do when you're not on camera where people are watching. But that's okay, because I love doing this with you guys. And now I'm at the point where I'm stitching up. Because see, on all my squares that I'm doing for the Donna challenge, the squirrel challenge, I actually try and sew a piece of fabric, a white piece of fabric, to the back of mine. But with the 2 pretty sides facing, and then I do the the stitch and flip method, leaving the little opening over here for me to turn it. So right now I'm working on closing at the opening while quilting it to the quilt along the edges. And I know you're supposed to go from the middle out, but my quilt might block my rules. There is no quilt police in this room. And if there is, they can please exit the building. So what is everybody else working on? And would anybody like to play Jeopardy? Or not Jeopardy, but Family Feud. The Steve Harvey version that we usually play. Let me know if you want to play that, and then I'll pull out the cards. Man, y'all are super quiet today. You guys all still sleeping? Ooh, Melissa says I'm going to finish my block of the month today. Girl, I cannot wait to see how that turns out. You definitely got to show me because that block, oh my gosh, that you were working on yesterday, girl, let me tell you, that is one I don't think I would challenge. I would mess with. Whew. You are gutsy, girlfriend. Hey, Melissa says, yes, let's play the game. Yes, I like playing this game with you guys because, for one, I love your guys' answers. Joe says, today is whip day. Judy says, I was thinking about taking a nap. Well, if you are sleepy, definitely take a nap. Okay, where did I put the cards that we have not done yet? I think I put them in my drawer down here. Let me grab them. Yes, I did. Make sure I get this back up here in the proper position. Took me forever, guys, this morning to get this all lined up in the proper position for you guys to see. I'm like, where can I go? Alrighty, so. And yes, I do have my thimbles. It's just with my long nails, I really don't feel like I need them right now. So. That plus, I don't want, it's so hard to get my fingers in there with my long nails. And I'm so proud of my long nails. I just been using the hardest nail, Sally Hansen's hardest nails on it. So, let's see. Millie says, dang, I almost forgot about one of the grandson's birthday is tomorrow. Thank goodness they live near an Amazon distribution center in Chula Vista, California. Now, what to get a smart 10-year-old? Games. Family Feud game. Or card trivia games that he could play with his family or his siblings. So the first question is, name something a man might wear a long time before cleaning. Name something a man might wear for a long time before cleaning. Yeah, 10 years old, they're at that stage where they still love playing games. And board games is good because for one, it's not being electronics. Don't get me wrong, my family is crazy about electronics. Okay, Vintage Style by Joe says maybe sports stuff. Patricia says t-shirt, sock. Melissa says socks. Yo Patty G says jeans. KD says jeans. Melissa says underwear. Joe says a coat. Melissa says jeans. Melanie says they have tons of board games. They love the trains game. Ooh. Maybe get them a model train that he could put together. Or something to do with trains. Yeah, I do agree, Melanie, too. No electronics. I try to get my like for Christmas, my kids get clothes and they get we used to get them like one electronic game type of thing, like a game or something pertaining to that. But the rest of their gifts would always be like clothes or things that they need or things for outside. We really encourage the outside stuff for them. Like this year for Christmas, my boys got my oldest one got the pillow, which he absolutely loved. And then my youngest one got the pajama pants that I made. So I don't know if I showed you guys or not. Did you guys see the pajama pants that I made him? I know I did not make it on a live stream. Just curious if you guys actually seen them. They actually turned out really cool. Now, I can't remember if I showed them to you guys or not. Karen T says, shoes. Good morning, Karen. And then Melanie says, boxers. Patricia Browning says, always put socks and underwear in their stockings. My daughter is 25 and still gets them. Yeah. I John asked my youngest one's girlfriend, I'm like, okay, what does my son need clothing wise? She's like, pretty much everything but shirts. So we got him everything, including shirts. My husband and oldest son actually did some because they got the Cricut and everything and a heat press. So they actually did some designs on the t-shirts for him. We bought some just plain t-shirts, a hoodie, and a da 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 and a long sleeve shirt. So he got a couple t-shirts, a hoodie, and a long sleeve shirt. And they bought the SVG for some t-shirts and cut it out of the Cricut using vinyl, and then he pressed it on. And he absolutely loved it. It was gaming related, but is Mona, no, Amazon is not still on strike based upon a comment I got on yesterday's video. Melanie says they get mad if I try to pass off clothes for gifts. Well, one day they will appreciate that. Little ones always get mad about that. Usually whenever I pass off clothes as gifts, I usually try to keep it based upon like things that they're really interested in, like the video games. So that way it's something that they're going to love. So the answers that we have on this one here, name something a man might wear a long time before cleaning. And so we have boxers, briefs, socks, coat, jacket, shirt, t-shirt, hat, and pants. Katie says, I heard the game Uzzle is fun. Never even heard of that one. Simona says, my grandma used to always get me new socks and underwear for Christmas. I looked forward to it. Melanie says, not under 15 years old. Every child is different. So, name something dogs do when riding in a car. Name something dogs do when riding in a car. Katie says they talked about it on the 4-Patch channel. Mona says poop. Patricia says bark. Melissa says drool. Joe says bark. Melissa says bark. Katie says put head out window. That is so funny whenever they do that. They get their head out the window. Loki used to love car rides. He would love to get his head not out the window. Karen T says mine talks. Melissa says hang out the window. Yeah, Loki used to love to put his head right by the window because he always loved the wind blowing through his hair. Now he freaks out on everything, and he goes into like a massive panic attack for car rides now, which is sad because that's something he used to ultimately love, like one of his favorite things in the world to do. Judy says slobber. Yes, you get like those dogs that are prone to having a lot of slobber and drool and everything. Ooh, lordy, those babies can make a mess. They're like someone trying to set off a slobber bomb in the back seat of your car. Alrighty, so we are going to pull those answers in just a moment. Just going to do this stitch here. So the answers we have is head out the window was number 1. Bark, sleep, pant, and throw up. So good job, everybody. Name something you might watch through binoculars. Name something you might watch through binoculars. My needle's all bent. I'll have to toss this one when I'm done. Mona, you dirty girl. Joe says birds. Mona says pull boy. Dawn says birds. Katie says birds. Patricia Browning says sports game. Katie says neighbors. Okay. I don't care what the answers on the card is. Mona wins that one. Oh, goodness gracious. Mona. Girly. Yo, Patty G says a neighbor's bratty kid. See, hey Denise, how you doing, love? So the question, I'll let you answer yours before I read the answers on the card. So the question is, name something you might watch through binoculars. Melanie says backyard, and she says, my neighbor rides his lawnmower naked in the summer. I guess he thinks nobody is looking. In the backyard. Oh my gosh. I don't care if it's in the backyard or not. Dude, put clothes on. I mean, unless you're a big hunky chunk of yum-yums. But still, put clothes on. She goes, by the way, he wears a hat. Well, at least he's keeping his face from getting sunburned. I don't know about everything else, but jeez, oh, Pete. Patricia said, I sewed half my 4 patches backwards yesterday, At least I'm laughing while ripping. Oh no. I think I probably would have just left him at that point. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Patricia. That's that's crazy. Oh my gosh. I could not imagine being in my backyard where people could visibly see me and being completely naked. That is crazy. Melissa goes, well, wouldn't want to burn that head. Joe's dying because I said honky chunk of yum yums. Oh gosh. Melanie says he is not good looking. Yes, girl. Oh my gosh. Do not send pictures. I don't want pictures. I love the conversations that these cards encourage. It is so funny. So the answer to this one here is name something you might watch through binoculars. It's bird, animal, sporting event, neighbors, people, the stars, concert, or opera. So next up, we have name someone famous, real or fictional, named Mother. Name someone famous, real or fictional, named Mother. Hey, Giovanna. How you doing, beautiful? Melanie goes, I did take a picture. Oh, you naughty girl. Probably because no one would actually believe you. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe your neighbor does that. That is crazy. And very gutsy. I don't think I'd have the courage to do that. Teresa says Mother Teresa. Patricia says Mother Teresa. Judy says, hope he never rolls that mower. Whew, Lord have mercy. Yo Patty G says Mother Nature. Karen T says Mother Goose. Melissa says Mother Teresa. Joe says Mother Teresa. Can't say the answer to that. Melissa says Mother Mary. Hey Lily, how you doing, honey? She said hi, just popping in real quick. What is this incredible Bargello behind you? This is the Bargello, guys, that we had done. Well, that I did along with Donna. I did it offline as a personal sew because I wanted to be able to make sure that Melissa says Mother Hubbard. Melanie says, but he's a super nice guy. Judy says Mother Hubbard. Lily, one moment, I'll answer your question, sweetheart. Dawn says, is it Mother in the James Bond films? I don't know. Yo Patty G says Mother Goose. Giovanna says, good answer, Giovanna. She says Mother Superior. So this here is the Bargello that my take of the Bargello. This is according to Donna, this is a prism design, the way I did it and everything and all. And then I did a gorgeous soft light purple going around, and then a dark like purple and blue and light purple blend of a border on the outside. But this is all purples with a little bit of cream in it, but the main color of the Jelly Rolls was purple, and that's was my take on it. I just finished it up yesterday by putting the borders on yesterday evening, so I'm super excited. Now I just gotta figure out what I want to use for a backing. And then I'm just gonna do straight stitch quilting on it. Yo Patty G says Mother Goose. In just a moment, I will read out the answers on the card. Tell you what the survey says. Thank you, Giovanna. Yeah, I was so excited. I got my one quilt bound and on my bed. And thank you to everybody that watched that little video yesterday I posted about it. And then I got this completed. I had like 3 rows to finish sewing onto it and then put the borders on. So I finished that off yesterday evening. And so I'm knocking stuff off my bucket list. I'm super excited. Nowhere near getting all my whips done up, but I figure for a while we're going to be working on whips in January. I don't want to start any new projects other than commission projects until I have all my whips cleaned up, and taken care of. At least majority of them. There's 2 that is going to take me a while, and those 2 are fine. They will hold out. So we have Mother Goose, Mother Teresa, Mother Love, Mother Hubbard, and Mother Nature. Never heard of Mother Love. If you guys have heard of Mother Love, please let me know in the chat. Give me a little bit of a education on that one, because I never heard of Mother Love. And I don't want to have to pull up my phone to look it up in the middle of a live stream. I try to keep from pulling out my phone during my live streams. Eyes are a little irritated right now. I fell asleep with my eyeliner on last night, guys. Bad girl. Because now my eyes are irritated from it. So, next one is, if you could change anything about your job, what would it be? If you could change anything about your current job, what would it be? Or if you're retired, then name something you could have changed that you would have liked to have changed about the job you had before you retired. Joe goes, everything. Giovanna goes, the boss, the pay. If I could change anything about my job, because I do have a really good job and great bosses. I cannot complain about that. My hours are not bad either, 8:30 to 5. So I can't complain about my bosses or my hours I work. The pay is decent, pays my bills and gives me extra money to play with, so I can't complain there. If I could change anything, it'd be a lot of my coworkers. Get rid of them, get some good coworkers. And I don't even got to get along with the coworkers. I just need them to actually do their job. See, Giovanna says the boss, the pay. Katie says the hours. Giovanna says the hours. Teresa Lynch says the stretcher. What's the stretcher? I'm confused. Yo, Patty G says, I'm retired, so I give myself 100% raise. Yo, Patty G, you so silly. Melissa says, about my previous job, better pay, more responsibilities, more reliable staff. Yes, reliable staff would be wonderful. Giovanna says, the client. Judy Heber says, pick my patients. Yes. One thing I would love to change about my job is not getting cussed out daily. That would be great. It's like I understand the aggravation and frustration and everything from the clients I had to deal with. Because, I mean, I'm the bad news bearer at my work. I'm the one calling you to give you all the bad news. So I can understand the reason why I'm getting cussed out and everything. It'd just be nice not to. especially whenever I'm trying to help and explain the reason why and how to fix it. But once they start cussing me out, then I'm like, you know, you're on your own. Have a good day. So there's no reason to berate someone and be rude. Anywho, see, Vintage Style about Joe says, yeah, get your coworkers to do their jobs. That would be nice. I've done giving up on my coworkers doing their jobs. At least the large portion of ones I'm thinking of. That's already lost. Let's see. Teresa says, I was at an ENT and I used a hydraulic stretcher, very heavy, and heavy patients. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that I did not know. Hey, Donna. I'm so sorry I missed your live this morning, sweetheart. I overslept and then had a really rough morning because I got struck with a massive hot flash right when I woke up and got in the bathroom. I wound up actually on the bathroom floor for a little bit. Didn't know if I was even going to be able to go live. Took me like a half an hour to pull myself together just to get in here to postpone mine a little bit. But I'm so sorry I missed yours. Okay, I'm getting close to the end of my needle here, so I think I'm going to create myself a knot and then grab me a new needle. See, Teresa says, I was in, okay, I already read that. Giovanna says, to go to work whenever you want, doing the hours. Yes. Judy says, I worked in the ER and a lot of patients are smelled horrible. Everybody's saying hi to Donna. Teresa says, hot flashes suck. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I've never had a hot flash this bad. I actually once I was able. Ooh, awesome sauce. Yes, 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 yes. I got stuff to do, girl. Auntie Donna, looky, my Bargello is done. I just got to quilt it. I gave it a nice light purple border and then a border that has dark purple, blues, and light purple all in it. But my Bargello is all done. I just got to find me a backing that I'm happy with. Haven't found one that has caught my eye yet. I'll have Joe set us all up. I'll drop a link in the groups. Awesome sauce. Thank you, love. Ooh, I'm excited. I love it when I get to hang out with Auntie Donna. Yeah, I actually my hot flash was so horrible this morning. I actually was like, oh my gosh, did I catch something last night when I was out and about with a hubby for our date night and everything? And I don't know what it was because I even took my temperature. I was like, oh my gosh. Because I wanted to make sure I didn't have a fever. That was a bad idea. Okay, we're going to put you over here. Let's see. Hey, Laura. How you doing, sweetheart? Thank you for coming in. Alrighty, so the answer to this question here, if you could change anything about your job, what would it be? Number one answer, better pay, then better position, better hours, better boss, and better location. Good job, guys. You guys got everything but the location, I believe. Hey, June. How you doing, sweethearts? And anyone else that I missed? Hello, hello. So next question is name an animal that people ride. Name an animal that people ride. Cherie, it is definitely relaxing. It's very time consuming and can be strenuous on the hands at times, but it's very relaxing. I absolutely love it. Hey, so Terry, how you doing, sweetheart? June says horse. Everybody's saying horse, elephant, donkey, camel, horse, elephant, camel, mule, camel, donkey. All really good answers. Ostrich. Donna Ditton, you had to be the odd girl out, didn't you? Okay, guys, I gotta bring it up over here for a second because I need to get my thread buried. Or am I not buried in here? Okay. It's hard to get the thread buried whenever, or the knot buried whenever it's facing towards you guys. Giovanna goes, no, Donna Ditton, no way can you ride an ostrich. I've actually seen videos of people trying it. A dolphin, ooh, that would be so amazing. Swimming with dolphins would be so awesome. Dangerous, but awesome. Then again, dolphins have also been known to like protect people. So they've also been known for attacking people. So it's a mixed thing there. What happened there? Oh well, it's Dan. A bull, yes. Good job. So Terry, you came up with something that no one else has yet. And then Laura says, Donna, I seen that at an ostrich festival in Arizona. Awesome. Zaza, you swam with dolphins before? Girl, I need details. I need details. Alligator. I don't know if I'd want to ride an alligator. I think I'll pass on that one. I mean, technically, if the animal is large enough, you could ride any animal. It's just whether you really actually want to or not is the story. Wild stallion. Oh, God. Horses are gorgeous. I love what I would never want to actually own a horse, but I would love to see horses in the wild. It would just be, I mean, they're so beautiful and so graceful. I feel that horses should always stay left in the wild. They're just beautiful creatures. I love all animals though. It's like I want to see all the wild animals and everything, but I don't want them in captivity. I want to see them out in the wild. Let them stay where Mother Nature intended, where the good Lord put them. Zaza says ridden a camel a few times too. Those things can be bad-tempered. An orca, yup. I've ridden an elephant in Thailand. Crazy. I've heard of people riding elephants and all, and camels. I mean, obviously camels, because in some locations that's the means of transportation. See, Zaza says, Teresa, I don't want to be lunch. Okay, so the answers, we only had 3 answers, guys, on the card. So horse and pony, camel, donkey, and mule. Good job, crew. And I love your guys' answers. Y'all came up with some creative stuff. Next card says, name something on which you'd hate to see an out of order sign. Name something on which you'd hate to see an out of order sign. You just over there chirping up a storm, aren't you, Kiwi baby? You're there talking. Aren't you, Mr. Kiwi? Mr. Kiwi! My son's lovebird is over there being chirpy, chirpy, chirp. Oh my gosh. Good thing I was talking enough, and good thing my volume was still working at all. So Terry says, I have a picture of my mom riding a camel in Egypt. That woman was daring. Oh my gosh. Mona says, oh my God, I had to crawl around for the phone and follow your voice. It was under my chair. Oh, goodness gracious. Judy and Teresa both say bathroom. And my thing jumped. Giovanna says the loo, which is the bathroom. And so Terry says the bathroom and the ATM. Zaza says the toilet I need to use. Don Stewart says the elevator. The refrigerator, Melissa says. Bathroom, Joyce says. Patricia Browning says the vending machine. As well as Donna Didson says snack machine. June Hansen says the toilet. Andrea says the coffee pot. Not the coffee pot! We need the coffee. Melissa says the car. Judy Hebert says pop machine. Giovanna says a lift, elevator. Melissa says ATM. Teresa says vending machine if I was really hungry. Melissa says coffee maker. Girl, you know all about that one. Woke up one day, your coffee maker is like, nope. That'd be the day I'd be calling off work to go get me a new coffee maker. Be like, sorry, dude, can't come in. Donna Dixon says elevator. So Terry says copy machine. Karen T says bathroom. Good answers, guys. So we have bathroom, ATM, payphone, and stamp machine. This must be some old card if they're talking about payphones and stamp machine. Let's see. Zaza says, Andrea, I have a spare. I cannot have my morning coffee. I can't not have my morning coffee. Okay, I read that wrong. Giovanna says, sewing machine. Ooh, that's a bad day. Okay, we have 14 more minutes, guys, of this stream because I am only keeping it to an hour today. And I am going to do like one or two more cards. Andrea says, me too, Zaza. Hey, Gladys, how you doing, hon? Giovanna says, I drink tea. So Terry says, payphone? I wouldn't even touch a payphone these days, even if I found one, right? I spent my teen years talking to my boyfriend on the payphone. In Tennessee, and I'm like, who even has payphones anymore? I never even seen a payphone in like years. Mona said, I thought you were in the drawer. Mona, I don't think I'm going to fit there, hon. Cherie says, good answers. Yes. Hey, Lisa, the squirrely quilter. How you doing, sweetheart? Giovanna says, all the germs, right? Hey, Lori, quilting in the country. How you doing, sweetie? Hey, Elizabeth Helvey. Good morning. Oh, wow. Giovanna says we still have a few here. Lisa says, I love your barge yellow. My favorite color too, right? Mine too. I love purples, and I found this jelly roll set on um on Amazon, and it was just like a nothing but purples, and I was like, sold. That it was calling my name. Oh wow, Michelle says, I know where one working payphone is. Oh my goodness gracious. What did I put the card? Did I put it back down on the pile? Oh, I didn't even grab a new card. Okay, Lisa says, doing better today. Last few weeks were rough. I hear you. I'm glad you're doing better today, though. That is a very big plus. So the next card we have is named Something a Young Child Takes with Him When He Runs Away from Home. Named Something a young child takes with him when he runs away from home. All right, no problem. Talk to you later, Mona. Yay! Thank you, Auntie Donna. She says, here's the link for her Zoom for if anybody wants to come and hang out today. And if you belong to any other groups, such as the squirrels, the peeps, and the renegades, then Auntie Donna usually posted it all in all of those as well. Yep, she just posted it in the peeps group. So we have blanket, teddy bear, blanket, favorite toy, blanket, stuffy, teddy bear, a picture of his mother. Aw, so Terry. Yo Petty G says wobble, stuffed animal, food, blanket, teddy bear. Oh, not wobble, wooby. I read that as wobble. I'm like, what's a wobble? Piggy bank. Smart thinking, yo, Patty G. If he is running so Terry, he is most probably angry with mom. He could be angry with dad. When my youngest one left home right when he turned 18, when he left home and everything, he was angry with his dad. Mommy was still in the good books. Let's see how much further we can get on this in the few minutes we have. Snacks. Giovanna says, or so Terry says, Giovanna, I did. I ran away. I still loved her, even mad. Yeah, my youngest one still loved his daddy and everything, and they actually get along great now. He just didn't like following the rules of the household, so, and my husband was the enforcer. It could be dad. I was never mad at my dad, so Terry says. I was always mad at my dad because my dad wasn't around. But that's a different story we are not getting into today because it's going to be a good, happy day. He would take a sibling. Oh, wow. So Terry said she was 6. Holy smokies. Giovanna says she did that with her sister. Ooh, I got a new block. I got some new squares in yesterday, guys. Let me put this out so I can show them to you guys. So Teresa Lynch sent her squares yesterday, and they came in the mail. yesterday after my stream. It actually showed up not long after my stream yesterday, so let me put this away and I'll grab that. So every time I get some new squares in from you guys for my mom's prayer quilt, then I am going to be showing them to you guys. So Terry, yeah, my mom always told me that when you leave the same way you came out, or same way that you arrived. Katie says, whenever I threatened to run away, my mom said, okay, but you can't take your horse. Stopped me every time. So I am writing down everybody's names that sends me squares. And what I'm going to do is whenever I receive enough of these, I'm going to put the blanket together and then I'm going to do a drawing. I'm going to put everybody's name on a piece of paper and fold it up and put it into a bucket or something. And then I'm going to do a drawing. And whoever's name I draw, or I'll do that little spinny wheel thingy. I think I'll do it that way. Do the spinning wheel thingy and put everybody's name on the spinning wheel thing, and I'll hit the button, and whoever's name wins, that's who gets a prize. And I'll probably do one of the binding spools as a prize, because everybody loves my binding spools. And this would be for anyone, everywhere. So that way there, it's fair across the board. If you are from overseas or outside of the United States, I'll do a gift card for a location that was shipped outside of the United States. So that way there, it'll still be even. It'll still be same type of price range. But these beautiful, beautiful fabrics that Teresa Lynch sent are absolutely gorgeous. They're so gorgeous. So we have this one here. And I love it because it's got like reds, pinks, and whites. It's like paint splattered all over it type of look. I absolutely love it. And then we have this one here. Super cute, very southwestern. Reminds me of like a desert or something. Then we got this beautiful red fabric here, tone on tone red. And then we have this one here. All gorgeous squares. So I am setting a deadline for this for January 15th. So if you would like to send me a square, I will need it or need to know that you have sent it by January 15th if I've not already received it. So that way there I can start working on getting this put together for my mom. And that way there I can be able to get it to her within the time frame that we need and everything for her to be able to have it for her treatments. Figure that gives us a little over 2 weeks for people to get me squares. They are 5-inch squares. It could be 5-inch. I do a lot of native and Southwest fabrics. I absolutely love them, Teresa. You've sent beautiful fabrics, and I absolutely love them. Awesome sauce. Thank you, Melissa. She says, I'll get mine together this week. Joy says, mine will go out tomorrow. Thank you guys all so much. And anybody that sends me them, I never initially mentioned anything about doing a giveaway, but I'm like, why not try and pay it back some to you guys for doing something so wonderful for my mom. And so that way that gives me time to get the backing and the batting. And I'm just going to start putting these together. No rhyme or reason of how they're going to go together. I'm going to put them together in 4 patches and put the 4 patches together. So that way there, just put it together for no rhyme or reason. I don't care how they come. I'm going to put them together in the order that they come. So and it doesn't matter if you send 1 block or 15 blocks. You're still going to get your name put in one time. That way there, it makes it equal for everyone. Giovanna says, I can't this month. Girl, you are fine. Don't worry about it. I will send one with your prize. Yes, ma'am. So, Terry, I'm asking for 5-inch squares. It could be a block that you put together that's 5 inches for the size that you send me, the unfinished size is 5 inches, or it could just be a 5-inch square of fabric. No, no theme, no color requirements and everything. If you would like to send her favorite color is pink or purple. And they need to be 5 inches. That way there I can put, so a charm pack size, 5-inch. That way there I can put them all together and I'm gonna put it all together, quilt it, bind it, and then I will present it to her. Someone is sending me some beautiful prayer fabric, and I was thinking I'm probably going to use that for the backing. That way there she is getting wrapped up in prayers whenever she cuddles up with it. But that's what I'm thinking for that. I'm not really for sure, depending upon how many blocks I get, or how many squares I get. If I get enough squares, then I'll use it for the backing. If not, then I'll use it to go on the front as well. But either way, she'll be wrapped up with everybody's prayers. And this would be a great surprise for her. She's going to cry like a big baby. I know my mama. My mama's emotional. I am too. Y'all just don't get to see it very often. So, on that note, it is 11:30. If you guys need my mailing address to send it to me, then let me do exclamation my mail. So right there is my thing for you guys to be able to send me an email. It is Donnell's. So essentially it's my channel name. Just remove the apostrophe after the first S. Just make sure that there's 2 S's in there. Donnell's Stitchery. So it's my channel name minus the apostrophe, all lowercase, at gmail.com. Send me an email. I will send you my mailing address. So, Terry, my mom has cirrhosis of the liver, and she recently was diagnosed with liver cancer. It is early stages, so they feel that they could be able to beat this with really good chances. But no matter what, it's going to take a toll on her because she's going to have to go through a lot of either chemo or radiation or a combination of the two, as well as then they're going to be looking into doing a liver transplant to get rid of the bad liver and get her a good liver before she's no longer eligible for it. So it's going to be a long, hard road for mom. But I'm going to be right there with her, taking care of her. So there may be times where I have to not do a live stream or something like that so that way I can be there to take care of her. But just know, if it gets to that point, I will do pop-ups. So I'll still be around. There's going to be times where I'm going to have to be more with her. Good morning, Miss Nancy. Guess who Nancy's in the house, peoples? But we are going to get ready to say goodbye for the day and everything and all. I have some sewing I got to get busy doing. And I got to try and go clean my kitchen. So, because it's a disaster. So, I'm going to go clean my kitchen. And then I'm going to get in here and get busy sewing. Yes, everybody, please hit that thumbs up. If y'all get out and about today, make sure you smile. And anyone that you come within passing of and everything, you know that a smile is a very strong emotion, and a smile can brighten someone's day. Thank you so much, Terry. I'll try to answer that. And Joe, I'll send you that email as soon as I get off of here, honey. And thank you guys, everybody, so much for all your wonderful words and your prayers and everything for Mom. It's a hard one to swallow, so. Okay, I'm going to get up here because I don't want to cry. So, talk to you guys all later. Please, if y'all get out and about, please smile, because it helps.